Packing for a journey is a good way of thinking about the future God has promised us at Trinity. Now, Marilyn is a great packer with suitcases and carry-on bags that are just the right size, with the minimum items needed to serve the maximum of needs she might encounter, along with some very efficient folding, although I think the proper term is rolling and placing them properly in the suitcase. Most of us just pack too much with too many of the wrong things, which we just don't need. So here's a huge suitcase, one that I took with me when I went to South Africa for about 2 months, around 2 decades ago. And it was just one of several bags that I took. I took all sorts of things with me. I took clothes for all kinds of weather and every sort of situation. I took clergy clothes and casual clothes. I took hiking clothes and safari clothes too. And books, notebooks for preparing lectures and sermons. And stuff I thought I might need but wouldn't find in the northern diocese of South Africa. You guessed it. I took stuff I never wore and wouldn't need. But I kept it, packed it, unpacked it, packed it again, carried it with me wherever I went. Nowadays, before the pandemic, you couldn't travel like that. There are limits to the number of bags we can take on our flight, on the size of our bags, on the weight of each bag. Preparing for a trip can be quite complicated. There are lots of variables to consider in terms of getting ready for the journey. We've gone over a few. So, without further delay, hey, I've got my map. I'll just grab my bag, and we will be on our way. This bag isn't going anywhere. Not because it's nailed to the ground, but I've just overpacked. Look, we're going to need to take a closer look at what it means to get ready for our journey over the course of the next couple of weeks. And we're going to hear some advice on the kinds of things we need to pack for our next chapter. And we're going to get some encouragement, too, for a bon voyage, a good journey ahead. So without any delay, let's continue on with our service.